Since we're talking about state of the art, one thing I do want to bring up, we are getting a little short on time, so I'm going to jump in with this, is the subject of 4K, which we've heard a lot about at the Consumer Electronics Show this year, at the NAB and other trade shows. We're talking about 4 times as much picture information as is contained in a 2K file. And I would love everyone to jump in on how important is 4K to you, and are there other factors in an image that also are important to you right now?
I can just say that just as far as the film legacy, 4K made a huge difference when we were doing IPINs. You can do a 2K that looks great in your show print and a 2K which looks great in your first IPIN, but as the generations went on, the 4K looked amazing relative to the 2K IPINs. We're not dealing with that anymore, but we are going to be dealing with the future, and we have current display technologies that are by and large 2K in theaters, but we're going to 4K. So 4K, you know, is going to make your material future-proof, and any increase in resolution, I think, will be exploited in the future, if not now. So.
I agree with that. If you look at the new 16K laser projections, the 4K is going to look soft. So I think we have to, the sooner we can get, look, it's a cost thing too, because it's all the storage and it's software that has to be upgraded and it's slower and on and on and on. But I think the more we can take steps to go from 2K to 4K as a standard, the better it's going to be for all of us, especially like you said, future-proof.
It's just the extra material now that visual effects and everyone has to deal with in a pipeline.
I think what I would argue is that Louis Vuitton has phenomenal bags. But they have some of these bags that you can travel that they look like, you know, the things that they put you when you're dead. Those are not the most portable of sort. They look fab, but they're not very portable. 4 and 6K are great. You got to make them portable. You got to make them affordable. It's not just designing the resolution for the picture. The picture is beautiful there. You got to take it to the rest of the world. It has to be touched, fixed, hit, nip, tuck, do all the things you do to the picture, and then back to the main house. So whenever people are, and ARRI's here, when you're designing better resolution, you have to think about what happens to your bag. It goes elsewhere, and it travels the world, and it can get broken, lost, and stolen. So you have to think forward than just the image when you make it.
And double that with stereo.
Well, and I also think that, you know, when you're choosing a camera, the 4K is one parameter, and it's not necessarily, it's certainly not the only one. There are many factors that affect, including particularly, you know, on-set ergonomics, you know, how convenient is the camera and so on. So it can be a kind of buzzword. Obviously, one of our sponsors here today his camera is not 4K. Still probably the most popular camera working today. So
gorgeous camera. You
know, there's a lot of things that affect that choice, and I think we need to move cautiously into this.